make believe it's the first time, and I gotta say to you, love will find a way, ain't that always true? I want you,
I guess that's
I want you to make believe it's the first time, and I gotta say to you, love will find a way, ain't that always true? I want you.
Scorpio, how you doing? So thank you for watching. How you doing, Scorpio? So I've got the fan on me, I've got my greatest is on me. Something is on you. Someone is on you like mustard. It's like I'm onto you. Someone is onto you, onto you, onto you. Someone's hitting onto you, Scorpio, or you're hitting onto someone, or they're hitting. I'm not even picking up someone's hitting someone. I'm just picking up on someone's hitting the mark, the name Mark. Okay, we've come up with this before. Capricorn, mark of the devil, probably a Capricorn, but marking something, ticking, marking. You could be a teacher in some ways. Okay, marking. I do apologise if the camera is slightly weird, but I've just kind of like messed up my editing software, and I'm about to try and go back to a previous version. I don't know about people, but I use Wondershare, and it's updated to 9, and it's crap. So I've gone and tried to go back. So something's off. I'm picking up like I'm wondering, Stevie Wonder, blind to something, probably Stephen or something, or wonder, but wondering, but or wander, a fish called Wonder. Someone could be from France, but like a fish, well, probably Piscean, but wandering, fish called Wonder. So I'm definitely picking up a fish, so it's definitely Pisces, okay. But I'm picking up hitting on the mark, so it might be something to do with like a Capricorn or the name of Mark, and we've come up with this so many times in the past. I've got no idea. I can't really remember, but it's like a mark on someone. It's kind of like I'm marked. It's like I'm marked. Okay, sorry if I'm a little bit, but it's like whatever I do, wherever I go, I'm marked. Okay, so it's like I'm always marked by the devil. It's like the devil is always in my ear, or there's something. Now I don't know about you guys, Scorpio. But me, I have had so many strange occurrences where I've predicted things instantaneously. Not that you lot know, but in my life, I'm driving along and I'm doing something and I'm having visions, and all of a sudden within 5 or 10 minutes that vision is physically happening before my eyes, or I'm like seeing a person in my head that I knew from the past, or thinking of a message, or thinking of someone or something, and messages have been coming on my phone by that person, or notifications from that person, or I'm seeing that person that I'm envisioning that I'm going to in the future, and then there they are, friends and people, and I've had one hell of a time in my head. But you can't ever really explain that to people, but there are some strange stuff that's going on around the twist. Okay, but hitting, hiding. It's a little bit like hiding, hide and seek, Heidi, the name Heidi. Okay, I'm also picking up someone is half tidy. So someone's quite like, I don't know if you're hitting on someone that's very attractive or something, but because in Britain we call people is that really labelling people? But like, cool, she's half tidy. That's this, and that's from where I'm from. That's how men are. Cool, good up, she's half tidy. That is exactly where I'm from. Right, that's what people are like. Cool, she's half tidy. What do you reckon? Yeah. So, but anyway, half tidy. But that is kind of like Joe. I'm hearing the name Joe or Joanna or Jerusalem. So someone could be Jewish, maybe. But okay. So these are coming in instantaneously, Scorpio. So what's going on? So hitting on someone is what I'm picking up, or you're hitting on this mark. The name, there would be a name, or it would be a Capricorn, okay? And you've got Pisces, and it's a fish as well. But it's also like hitting on someone, like flirting with someone, or teasing with someone, or hitting on with somebody, okay? Or being hit on. Either way, it's if someone's hitting on you and you're hitting on them, you've kind of got like this spark or something that's going on between you. Okay, now the actual things that I wrote, I don't know if you're going to agree with these or like them or not, but I have to try and put the pieces together, so please bear with me when I'm trying to channel, because they can mean something completely different. Okay, Spirit will only give me messages of things that have happened in my life as a catchphrase that will make me sort that out and think, that was to do with that, that's the message. Okay, so the first thing I picked up was meow meow, right? A cat. So it could be Leo, maybe, but meow meow. Like, so, unless someone's called meow meow, like an actual cat, or it is a Leo, or male itself, like, because I'm getting mixed up between male and female. So there might be some kind of, someone might be in a same-sex relationship or something. Because I'm picking up male, right? A lot of male. So you could be dealing with the Pisces in their first 15th into the 31st over on Patron. If you had watched it and you are a patron, they had a message of how many males have you got. Now they had this before as a reoccurrence, and some Pisces had a lot of female or male attention, and some people had a lot of males to deal with, which was emails. Okay. Now some it changed and they had this message again. Okay, but later on, I think it wasn't last month, it was the month before, they had a message of how many males have you got? Okay, and in my life that was physical, like, emails. Okay, but some have changed. Okay, something has changed. Someone's changed. Okay, but please, this is what I'm going to say with Scorpio, and I've been saying through some of my readings. People are not transformers, right? Scorpio energy, and I have it in my chart, as a lot of you know, does not transform. You are not a transformer. You don't transform from a car to a train, or from a train, from a train. Something to do with a train. Lane. Something to do with lane. Cancerian. Sorry, here we go. Cancerian. But you don't transform from a car to a robot. The death card in my eyes doesn't mean transformation, that someone's transformed into someone completely different. That's an illusion. Okay, so transformation is a diet or stopping smoking, and I've transformed my own life because I wanted to stop something. Okay, but transforming, as in like someone's gone through a transformation. Then if they have, then they could be a transvestite, or it could be something to do with same-sex, or a transsexual, or they're saying a transsexual. Something is transsexual. Okay, or someone's very sexual, sensual. Also, sensuality. Oh, there's a song there, sensuality. So what have we got? So we've got, now the weird message that I picked up for a lot of you guys was that probably a lot of you won't know, but they always give me this one, is Jim will fix it. Right? Is Jim will fix it. Now, Jim will fix it in the UK was a TV star years ago, and he used to have kids come on to his TV show, and Jim will fix it for you, and you, and ba ba ba. And all kids in the UK grew up with Jim will fix it being on the TV, and he used to smoke a cigar and he used to go like that, right? Ended up later on in life that he was a paedophile. Okay, I know I don't just throw those words around very sporadically, and I don't know what that means, right? I really don't know what that means. But they kept saying no Jim, Jim, no Jim, no Jim, no Jim. As in like no, there's okay, so there might not be any Jim. See how they transform? But there might not be any Jim, right? There might not be any Jim no more. So is this a gymnasium, or someone's going to pass? Because I am picking up on transformation, Scorpio card, death card, Jim. There is no more. So it's okay. So you can please. I'm going to have to keep saying this to people, even though you do get fed up maybe sometimes. Is not to take everything that I say factual. Okay. I don't like to lead people into temptation and illusion and to believe in everything, that every word I say, okay? But I do predict things, and I have to be careful because you do have people watching and you guide people, okay? So I have to be very careful around messages because I don't know how these are going to hit people, okay? And that's what I'm hearing, is that something is going to hit someone, okay? Like some news of something hitting somebody. Now this is either physical violence, or there's going to be a okay. They're saying something to do with a car accident. Are they? Sorry, Scorpio, if these messages are a little bit, because trust me, I'm feeling it. Is something about hitting somebody, Now, I do picked up that there was some kind of like beef with someone about physical hitting. I'm just trying to stay away from that message of there is no more, because that means that someone would die, and I don't like giving those messages. Okay, because I heard Jim, there is no Jim. Right, so is this that there's no more like gymnasium, there's no more like sports, and there's no more activities? So is someone being told this, that they should or shouldn't be going to the gym? So is someone hitting on someone at the gym? Because I keep picking up Jim, either the name Jim or it's Jim Morrison, right? Trust me, I've channeled Freddie Mercury and Jim Morrison before. I have, honestly, right? But they keep saying like Jim, hello Jim, are you there Jim? Jim, are you with us Jim? Right? They keep saying that. Are you with us Jim? Like someone's like unconscious, knocked unconscious or unconscious, and someone's giving someone smelling salts, and they're like, Jim, are you with us Jim? Jim, come on Jim, are you there Jim? And sorry guys, but I do keep picking up on that. Right? Are you with us Jim? Because I'm picking up that someone's under like either anaesthetic, or someone's knocked unconscious, and these are hospital people, because trust me, I will see things. So I'm seeing some kind of like, are you with us Jim? Are you with us? Now, for some of you, I hate to leave those messages there behind. Okay, I hate to leave them behind. Well, I'm getting really emotional now. I hate to leave them behind. It is, I think someone has passed. Well, no, they're actually saying someone will. Someone will. Okay. Okay, the other name William or Bill. Okay. But or a will, like a will was left for someone, like a financial, because of someone passing, someone got something passed over to them, like a house or some money or something that was passed from someone that passed, left it behind and passed it over to you, like meaning there was a will. And so I don't know, if I really can't tell you if these are future predictions or not. Whew. Okay, so, well, that came out of nowhere. See, again, that came out of nowhere. There's something that's going to come out of nowhere, so be very careful around driving and things like that. Right? Something is like someone's going to come out of nowhere. Okay, now I'm going to have to because I'm sorry if I'm like, but I'm trying to work these out, because like I said, sometimes I get messages behind time for ahead of time, meaning like doing readings, and then all of a sudden it's a message. Now this morning when I've been going out the car, this morning someone's having something to do with a cancer or a car. Okay, now I went out this morning and all I could hear is car, red car, red car, red car, red car. Right now, this is very strange, and I've got to be very careful around this. Is that my mum has actually just been given a brand new red car. She's just bought herself a car. Well, I don't know who's bought it, but we're leaving that one. But something to do with a car, right? And Spirit kept saying to me, mind this red car, right? And I was thinking, what are you saying to me? Like, be careful on the road, okay? And I've been like kind of like looking and being very obviously careful and cautious myself, because I don't like things imprinted into my head, because I don't like that to make that happen if you're going to keep thinking about it, right? But all day today, I have done nothing but see red cars, right? Red cars. That's all I've been like, even though I've not been looking for them, I'm kind of like, oh, there's a red car. And I'm like, oh, I've been like this morning as I was going out, I had red car, right? So something about a red car. Now, hopefully this is not coming out of nowhere and there's nothing strange, because the messages might change, okay? Now, it's something about a car. Right? Now, this could also be a Cancerian, but it is a lot of it is to do with a car. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing this, Jim, are you with us? Right? But I'm sorry to keep going on and apologising, but these really won't relate to a lot of you. Trust me, even in a Pisces reading, right? I heard a car accident, and I freaked out because I'm a Pisces, and I'm like, well, I can't, because I started thinking, what me, right? And it wasn't, but it was my sign, and I give it out, and that physically did happen for one of my clients. Okay, it physically did happen. I'm sorry, I'm not giving away personal readings, but that did happen in this person's life, and she's part of tier 2. Okay, and I picked that up, and so I don't know how on earth is this relating to you, Scorpio. Okay, so it is something to do with a car. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Continue to talk. Okay, so your messages were meow meow, meow meow, meow meow, or meow meow. Now, meow meow was that drugs? Meow meow was drugs, right? It's ecstasy. So I'm sure it was back in the day. Meow meow was like an ecstasy drug. So I hope no one's addicted to alcohol or drugs and they're driving a lucid, right? Like lucid dreaming, or they're very lucid, meaning they're incoherent and they're lucid. But a lot, or Lucy, the name Lucy. I do know a Lucy as well that is a Scorpio. Okay, Spirit. Sorry, Scorpio. Okay. Oh, and she does drink. And she does drive fast. Okay, so I've got to remember, message this person afterwards. Okay, so I heard Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy skied, died. Oh, I hate these messages. I hate these messages. Skied, died. Lucy died. Oh, wow. I don't know whether to turn this off or not. I know a lot of you won't want me to. Okay, so I'm hearing Lucy died. Let me figure this out, guys. Sorry for a second. Something to do with around driving, but this is really for people that drive lucidly. Lucy, I'm hearing Lucy. I'm hearing the name Lucy. But lucid, or Sid, the name Sid, right? But because of meow meow, whether this be an actual ecstasy drug, I'm hearing something to do with drugs or alcohol and driving. Someone's driving lucid, meaning it could well be drink driving or drugs or something, right? And I don't know how this is relating to you, because I heard, Jim, are you with us? Because I just heard withering heights. So what's that song about, Wuthering Heights? So please look up the lyrics of Wuthering Heights and try and see what that's about, so I'm not trying to blurt out. Read the lyrics and try and relate to a message with Wuthering Heights. Okay? Oh, for some strange reason also, I heard men in tights. Men in tights. So is this? Oh, I'm seeing like the lake. I'm seeing the Lake District, or the red light district. Like stop go red light district. Someone in tights. Someone picking someone up. Oh, I don't know what this is. Is this Amsterdam? See, again, if you're going on holiday and it's Amsterdam and it's about drinking or drugs, because you can get whatever you want really over Amsterdam, and it's to do with the red light districts. Now, what was the Men in Tights? Was that a film as well called The Men in Tights? I don't know. I'm picking up like someone, because of this Jim will fix it thing, right? I'm picking up like either cross-dressing, or someone's like got a fetish of dressing and putting tights on. I mean, I don't know, Scorpio. Sorry if I'm offending people, I don't mean to. I'm just giving over the messages that seem to be in my head. Like, it's like I don't want to offend you about something. See, offender, I'm picking up a fender bender. Or, okay, please go with it, Scorpio. A fender bender is obviously an accident, right? And it's also a Cancerian and car and a fender bender, right? Like an accident. an apology. But I also heard through that is someone that is like gay, right? Gay. Sorry for the ignorance, but I heard fender bender, right? And I'm hearing, because of this Jim will fix it is something to do with an offender, like a sexual offender. Whoa, what on earth you guys got going on? Or someone got offended by something, or friended, like friended by someone, or befriended, or has got a friend, like pretend friend. What? Like a pretend friend? Pretend friend. So, I mean, is someone like senile? I don't know. Because why would someone have a pretend friend? Or they've got like or offended someone. Like, I'm not picking up on an offender. Well, I kind of am. But like, offended someone sexually or something. Or someone got offended by something. Like they got befriended. And then it's kind of like you're a friend, but you slept together with a friend. And that is some of the message, where it would be different. Listen, there's now queerer than folk, and there's different messages all over the place in my head. So it's kind of like I befriended someone, and because I befriended them, we've done something with a friend. And now I don't know if we're friends or not anymore. Offended. Like offended someone with like a remark, or a sexual remark, or someone said something that offended somebody. I mean, I hope it's not me. I'm sorry if I'm saying something that's offending people, but I'm a medium and I do channel just bizarre things. Right? Bizarre. How bizarre. Something that's strange. Something is, honestly. Something around you is like strange. It's strange. Or something or someone. I'm picking up someone is around you that's strange. Right? Because I picked up on Doctor Strange, right? Like a doctor? I don't know, do people go to a doctor? I mean, if you're going to a doctor and there's something weird about a doctor, then be careful around what they're giving you around a doctor. Around the docks. Ducks. It's kind of like duck. Right? Duck. So this is someone like, alright, duck. So that's someone from up north, which I think I said Peak District. Well, that's in the UK. So I don't know if you have a place in America or a different place in the country called the Peak District. But here in the UK, it's not that far from here, really. I used to live there, called the Peak District. Brilliant, lovely place, right up in there, like mountains and big valleys and everything else. Sheffield, up north. You're out there, duck. How are they getting on? Are you alright? But the Peak District. Right, the Peak District, Peking. See, Peking or Peking duck, or like duck, like Chinese, someone that could be from China, or like China in your hands, or Peking. Like, because I see someone like just peeking around the corner or something, or like going around the corner and peeking. What on earth is this about, Scorpio? Peeking. Like a lucid drinking or something, and peeking, like it's Max, like peeking. So some of you on I'm even getting flustered trying to give people these weird messages. Meow meow, right? Male. We're just going to stick with male, right? Which is quite a lot of males. Someone could either have a lot of males or a lot of females, or they're either male or female, or it's to do with like male, right? Male. Because I also heard like catchphrase of Rick Mail, like Rick Mail. Right, now Rick Mail was obviously strange if anybody can remember Rick Mail. Oh, you're right, Richie. Right, everybody remember Rick Mail? So what was that? Bottom. Adrian Edmondson and Rick Mail. Bottom. Something to do with a bottom, like someone's bum. Because I don't know why I'm picking up someone going through someone's dustbins or something, like someone's, or going like touching someone's bum. So someone touching a friend's bum, or they smacked someone's bum or something. Or mum. Okay, I'm hearing bum or mum. I'm hearing bum or mum. A mum. So someone that you might know is a mum, right? Or you are a mum yourself, Scorpio, and you're a mum, right? So what? I mean, oh, great, Steve. What a great message. Yeah, I'm Scorpio. I'm a mum. And what's the next bit? I don't know. It's kind of like someone's hitting on someone and they're like, yeah, well, what do you want about? What do you know about it? And you're like, oh, hold on a minute. I only asked you. And you're like, don't even ask. I'm a mum. And you're like, I don't know. Someone's got this way, right? It's like, I'm a mum and I'm a mum, right? And it's like, someone tries to chat someone up and they're like, you're right, you're getting on, Duck, you're right. And they're kind of like, what do you know about it, right? And they're like, listen, sweetheart, I'm just trying to chat you up. And it's like, oh, man, sick to death of them. It's like, man, sick to death of them. What do you know about it? And it's like, bruv, I'm just like asking if you're right, and you know, like, oh, you're half tidy, and it's like, yeah, I might be half tidy, but I'm a mum, and it's like, yeah. It's kind of like someone's got this notion of like, well, I'm a mum, I ain't never going to get a man, I don't trust men. Men have just done this to me all the time, and men are this, and men are that, and men are trash. That might be the bum bit, which is like, men are nothing but trash, right? Because I'm hearing someone trash talking, like it's either crash or trash. That might have been the crash. But like trash talking, like, yeah, well, what then? And it's kind of like, man, watch your mouth. And it's like, don't tell me to watch my mouth, I'll do exactly what I want. And someone's like, man, you're so offended or defending, like, what are you defending? And it's like, well, what are you out here for then? Because it's like someone goes out for a good night, right, into a club or something, and they're like, yeah, it's like, I'm getting on with everything, and it's like, everything's cushy, and a man comes along, and you're like, yeah, what do you want about it? And you're like, and the man's kind of like, what's the matter? So it's like someone's giving this impression, because they could well be half tidy, and someone's like, well, you're half tidy, and it's like, yeah, well, my looks and everything, I'm a mum and I'm everything else. And it's like, oh, hold on a minute, I haven't even had a chance to speak to you yet to find out who or what you are, before someone's just cut me out and gone like that. Like, snap, snap. It's like, don't you snap your fingers at me, and don't slap my bottom and do what you think you can and can't do. It's like, whoa, hold on a minute. These are transforming. There's the transformer. People know you're not a transformer. You won't transform at all. You will just be what that is within your astrology regardless. But I've probably done a video about this, Scorpio. Okay, if people worry about transformation and waiting for someone to change, people do not change. They do, compared to their chart. You will only ever be what's within 1 and 7 or 1 and 12. You will only ever become that, no matter what you do to fight against the person that you are and the energy that is pushed upon you to feel and be of what you've experienced through past, through present, midlife crisis, older. You will only ever feel those parts of your chart deeply like you do Scorpio, right? And what I say to everybody, do not pressurize anybody into anything. You have free will. But you don't have free will. You have free will, but you don't have emotional free will. Your emotions are taken from you and given to you all of the time, compared to your chart of who you're supposed to be and feel. And it doesn't even matter really what people say that, well, I had a bad childhood or anything. It really doesn't matter. The reason you did is because you were supposed to, because it was compared to your chart. You know, it's compared to your chart. When you look in your houses, it will say that you will witness a lot of these kind of things within the family, say addictions and stuff like that, and that you will be this, and you're watching it thinking, wow, that's my house. I really do feel like that. That is me. That was me when I was a kid. So what makes you think that anything is going to be any different later on in life? You see, you'll only ever be those star signs that are designated for you to feel certain things, and that people in tarot might tell you a complete and utter load of poppycock and say, yeah, the male is blocked, they don't want a relation, or you're blocked. You see, people block themselves off for a reason of why they do that, right? And it's normally because of what someone's doing or saying that someone could be using their intuition, but a tarot card reader might just say, yeah, they're emotionally blocked, they're not opening to you, and it's because they're confused. They're confused for a reason, and they're blocking it off for a reason, right? It's because of what someone's doing or not doing. And to engage in your intuition, the only way you get that is by living that experience and thinking, yeah, Steve, the reason why I'm blocking off, or the reason why I'm shutting down slightly, is because of what's done and what's been said and what's happened and what I don't like myself. Everybody will always say to you, listen, you always have to put yourself first. And when you do, people don't like it. They don't like that. You see, kings and stuff, oh, why on earth am I going into a rant? But energies, right, you can't change people's mind and condition because they're conditioned to believe a certain thing. And if people think that your conditioning is going to change later, it's not. It's only going to get worse. Someone's condition is going to get worse, is what they're saying. If someone is really ill, or this could even relate to control and narcissism, but if someone's like really ill, sorry, that's a really weird way of saying it to people. They're saying something about someone's condition is going to get worse. Someone's condition is going to get worse. So this is someone that is already ill. Because I keep hearing, Jim, are you with us? Like, are you with us? Like a condition of something is only going to get I don't know. I think we're going to leave them there, Scorpio. I'm not trying to hold anything back. But what I'm trying to say to people is don't take all these, I don't want this imprinted in your head and you make these sort of things happen. And if there really are important messages, this is why my number, right, why my Skype calls and tarot readings and email always and always will stay open. So I can talk to people, or even via a tarot reading, I can at least give advice by reading your circumstance. That's why they always stay open, right? Is for advice of where you can individually deal with somebody, okay? That's my job, I go against protocol and boundaries of things, but again, it's to do with someone's job, like a doctor or something. I don't know. We're going to leave it at that, Scorpio. So they're your very weird 32-minute channel messages. What on earth is going on? So it's Friday. I'm just trying to kick back a little bit. Okay, I've been catching up on readings and gone to work, and I'm now got another few days, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm off for 6 weeks, bruv. Working, doing this. So how is everybody? Y'all all right? So we're going to look into your past, present, August. Okay, past, present, August. Please make sure you hit the bell, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to do some past life readings, something else that I really want to implement too, and try and get a load of those done. But I will explain towards the end. But please make sure you hit the bell. Okay, it really does help out, because there's also angel radio and things I've been channeling through music and video. Okay, and if you are interested in them, I'd love for you to watch. Okay, so we're just shuffling. Okay, you're there, Scorpio, you're there, okay, but waiting. So show me the past of what's gone on with Scorpio. Show me the past of what's gone on with Scorpio. Show me the past of what's gone on with Scorpio. Please show me past of what's been going on with Scorpio, please. Scorpio's past. Okay, I'm going to have to lift my seat up slightly, Scorpio, because my back starts to ache if I'm not kind of like even. But if someone's been trying to get even with you, like trying to even things out, okay, or Stephen things out, Stephen, okay, or okay, but this is kind of like, well, I'm just kind of like hanging. I'm just hanging back. So I'm trying to hang back a little bit, because I don't know where this has been going. Because it seems to have been going forward, but it's like, well, every time it goes forward, I always find that I'm being held back for something in life. It's like I'm always late. It's like that you might have such an interest in something that you are here, but then all of a sudden it's kind of like, right, I've got to go, like, quick, right? I don't know why I'm picking that up. It is only the Knight of Pentacles. But it's kind of like, in a relationship-wise, that it came to a standstill, like a standoff. It's like, oh, okay, well, we'll stand off then. If you're not going to say something, it's like, are you off with me? It's like, no. Why? What do you mean, am I off with you? And it's like, well, we don't seem to be going anywhere. So if you're not talking and I'm not talking, then look who's talking. Well, there's no one talking then. So it feels like that for either, it depends, this is past, but it's like, well, it just all of a sudden stopped. So what are they up to? What are they doing? It's like, I don't know. I don't know where we are. Where are we going in the relationship? Because it's not going, obviously, as quick as what someone wants it to, but someone slows the relationship down or slows the energy down because of a certain reason, right? Because they could well be busy. Okay, so you've got the relationship there. You've probably got kids with this person, maybe. But you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone that's dazzled. This is what I'm saying. You've got to know, men. You see, a lot of people, trust me, there are many tarot readers out there that are all women, right? And I've got nothing against anybody. But what I'm saying to you is that I'll give you my opinion of being a bloke on what it's really like as a man. I don't know why I'm picking up on, listen, I'm a man. It's like, well, what do you mean you're a man? I don't know. Here, but someone's dazzled by a relationship. Now, feminine energy is always like, well, where's the cuddling and where's the kissing? And everything was good and we were all lovey-dovey and everything was great. And then all of a sudden, it all just stopped. And so where's the love? Well, that's men for you, right? That is what men do. Men do loads of other different stuff that you can't get their attention because you're in a relationship with someone more than likely. And the feminine energy is like, well, I'm just thinking about the relationship all the time. And it's like, I am focused on you all of the time. And all I'm worrying about and thinking about is the relationship. That's like, this person here is absolutely bedazzled by a relationship. That's all they want. They base and count everything off. Everything in my life is just based off my relationship. So through that thought and that notion actually slowed this process down and going forward. Because someone probably said something about the relationship at hand. Is to say, well, why are you always thinking about me, or why are you always over analysing the relationship? Why can't you just let it smoothly happen and take its course and progress forward? So it stopped because someone was thinking a lot about the relationship. Now, whatever was going on in this person's head about the relationship is, well, more than likely, I mean, you can believe or not, is what stopped that. Because what they were doing is basing their energy off like, well, what are you doing? Why are you not answering me? Why did you not give me a message as quick as what I wanted it back? I sent you a message, but I didn't get one back. It just stopped. Well, I don't know. I'm probably busy at work. I've got stuff to do. I've got things on my mind. I'm hung up at work. I'm caught up. Here is like, well, I was just thinking about you. They said, well, you might have been thinking about me, but I'm independent on my own. I'm busy. I'm this way, right? So it feels like that something just came to a standstill because the feminine energy, I mean, it could be masculine as well, but even thought was thinking a lot about the relationship, right? And the other person was thinking more about their money and about those same things of like, well, if you're not going to talk to me, why did you not answer my message as quick as I wanted it? Because I was only thinking about you. But this person here, through the Knight of Pentacles, might be a very independent person, right? And they might say, well, look, I can do my own things. Like, if I want to get this coin, if I want to get my own stuff, I can fetch my own stuff. It's quite easy. It's at my own reach. I can get what I want myself. Like, you know, you don't have to get it for me. And this person's like, well, yeah, I was only thinking of you. And then, bam, there you go, argument. Pretty much an argument over what? A coin? Over something that was just trivial. You see, but triviality is normally where a feminine energy overthinks a relationship and they wonder why, well, I'm only offering you something. You see? Show me for Scorpio. What's been going on with Scorpio? Past Scorpio. That's why it slowed down. So you got Leo energy. This was the communication. It could have well slowed down and stopped for a while, okay? Because this is a Puff the Magic Dragon, right? Poof, it's just out of nowhere. There was a message, but why wasn't it answered in time? right? This is the biggest factor and my best card ever. Okay, try having a soul urge 8 and a life path 7. 8's the man. It's like if you ever pick up on 0808 and you really look into it, okay, because it can say that you are a lazy person and stuff like that, but it doesn't fully mean that. If you fully analyse what 0808 means, is that you can, I mean, read 0808, you'll see. But I'm picking up 08, like okay. So I'm picking up, well, why didn't you answer my message as quick as I wanted you to? And it's like, oh, is that all you meant? It's like, well, I'm busy. What did you mean? Because, like I said, these messages are going in two different directions. It feels like that the direction of message didn't quite land as well as what someone thought that it did. Because, like I said, this energy here, this feminine energy, has been concentrating on their kids. This is what I said. Some of you could be parents, and you're like, yeah, well, what you got to say about it? I'm a mum. And you're like, you don't have to talk to me like that, because if you talk to me like that, then I won't communicate with you, because I've turned my back on communication here. Communication's going this way. I'm just focusing on my kids. That's all I want, is just my children, And someone could be like, well, why are you so focused and determined on them so much? If they're young children, then fine. But if they're not young children, and you're having a complication in a relationship, your partner could well possibly be Leo, maybe, or any sign, and say, well, why are you always so focused on your kids? Why don't you have some fun? Why don't you, or stop focusing on your mother? But why don't you have some fun? Why don't you talk to me? It's like, I am talking to you, but I'm concentrating on my kids. The channeled message of what we first said. So you've got the Queen of Wands. See, there's two women here. There's two women. That's what I'm saying. Between communication. Okay? Now, the way I see it is that something stopped, and then someone started it again. It's like stop and start. Stop, start, stop, start. It's like, are we starting? Are we starting a row on an argument? Are we starting it off again, or are we not starting it off? It's like, no, I want you to communicate with me first. And then someone starts thinking, well, why are they not communicating with me? What on earth is the matter with this person? Why don't they talk to me? Okay, why don't they talk to me? It says, talk to me. Talk to me. Terry Tibbs. It's a brand new £10 note, I tell you. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I'll stick with my channel messages of this. Yeah? So this person probably works with children here. You might be someone that works with children or public. But it could be children here. This could be a nurse also. The doctors is what I'm saying. A doctor's appointment for the kids or something. It's like, no. It's like, my kids have got an appointment. Can't stop. It's like, oh. But this can be where someone is so focused on their kids, right? And you can relate this to other people, it doesn't matter. But someone is so focused on their kids and their children being the main factor of their life that they're kind of talking with someone. So you could be the child, and this is happening with your parents, right? I'll just put that out there. It could be you here, Scorpio, and this is going on with your parents, right? They could be in relationships here, but someone doesn't give someone the right consistency of, because they're so determined and focused on children, right? Caring for them. But like I said, the children want to be cared for in a right consistency of energy, no matter what cards are showing you. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio, there you are, as a mother, right? As a mother. But I'm hearing self-medicating for someone. Like someone sees someone as like selfish. As selfish. I will put it out there. It feels that someone sees someone as selfish. Like, you have everything that you want and you need, but we don't get on. It feels like a mother does pressure someone here. the Death card. Because the Death card, people always say Death card, they're trying to transform. You're not a transformer. You don't transform from a car to a plane or into another object. You can't just go, poof, okay, I'm a shapeshifter, unless you're dealing with a Pisces, right? Because they transmute their energy. But fixed signs does not mean transformation. The Scorpio is a fixed sign. This is for cross watchers as well, right? They're not a mutable sign. They are a fixed sign. So a fixed sign doesn't transform into a butterfly. It doesn't. It stays the same. It doesn't matter whether you're a mutable sign or not. Whatever you've got in your chart means that you're mutable, fixed, mutable cards and all that kind of stuff. Bam, astrology. You are going to be who you are and feel the way you are regardless, right? Because you cannot all be the same. This is God speaking. But you can't be the same. Because if you all was, you would be nothing, right? You have to be different. Because people in your chart, they will line up with a perfect person that gets on with you with communication, with smell, touch, taste, feelings, everything. They will align perfectly with someone. If you've ever met a perfect person in life, when you're in a relationship, not at the beginning, when you're in a relationship, please let me know. Please let me know if you've ever met that perfect person that is just perfect in every single possible manner or way. If you've met one, please let me know and tell me in the comment section, okay? Because it's very rare. Even though you meet twin flame, that does not mean that that's perfect lifestyle. You're just aligned with people, okay, along your way. But what is the Death card for? So being put to the test and put to the work. What work? What work? It feels like that you've been working on the relationship, but you've been working hard. You know, the Pentacles are here. So you've been working hard and you've been building up your career and your status, and you've probably been keeping up with your status on Facebook or posting things and putting up on your status, right? What is 8? Children are all involved here, clients and children, but needing to take a break, basically. But you've got Scorpio energy as well. Don't, you know, if a Scorpio gets tired, that's not the best time to communicate with them when they're tired. If a Scorpio gets tired, they can get very ratty, or they're just not thinking correctly because they're tired, right? 4, right? They're tired. But this is also someone that is retired, they're saying. Right, retired. This is an old age pensioner as well. Now, I don't know if someone did put someone to rest, because this is also putting someone to rest. Right. The Queen of Wands. 4 of Cups. Gemini. Anyway. Don't talk. Don't talk. Look who's talking. Well, don't talk then. The best thing to do, like me, is that we don't talk. We don't talk, right? Because I just don't want to keep blabbing on about my life. I've had enough of it, right? But here, this is like, well, it's best if we just don't talk, because if we don't talk, I don't get confused. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel pressured into answering a question I don't want to. I don't like being backed into a corner, because it's the same as Leo energy and any other fixed sign. If I'm backed into a corner, you will get an answer that you don't like, which is the answer of no. If you pressure me, the answer is no, right? So you probably could have even just denied anybody. It doesn't matter of the star sign. It's just that if you put me under pressure of these here, when I'm tired, when I feel like I am at work, if I'm at work, I'm at work. I can't always talk if I'm at work. I've got things on. So there's probably an energy here that someone is kind of like, well, why are you not thinking of me? Or why are you not thinking about the relationship and what I want and what I need? And someone is like, well, I am, but I'm at work. I've got stuff on my mind and things to do. I can't always just think about you all the time. I'm putting myself first. You got queens, but they can also be kings. You won't get through. You won't get through, right? It's kind of like I can't get through to you. I can't make you understand of wondering why it is that you won't open up. Right? Well, they closed down for a reason, right? There is, because they're supposed to deny an energy, because it's their star sign. Scorpio. They don't listen, Scorpio. People just don't. They don't, like, oh no, I can't figure them out. I love them a lot, but I can't get them to open up the way I want them to. I can't get them to be the way I want them to be. When are they going to transform from a car to a plane? Right? Don't put me under pressure. Don't make me feel like I'm awkward. Right? Because I will get awkward. And I will tell you. If I want something, I'll ask. If I want something, I'll say. And you know I will, because I'll say it. So if I've already said it, don't ask me again. Right? Here. So that's your past. So we're going to look into your present. How long have we gone on? 50 minutes. They're all in... No, they're not in reverse, but the fan is hitting me here because it is really hot in the UK today. So I'm not going to do reversals. But you've got Capricorn energy presently. Okay, so you could be working through the devil of trying to get stuff off your head. You could have just loads of things running through your head. But like I said right at the beginning, Mark, there he is. There he is. Right, there's Mark, right there. Right, if it isn't a Mark, the name Mark, it's just scorned by the devil. It's like the devil is always on my back. Like I'm always trying... There's someone that always tries to get you into a codependent part. And you're like, I'm all about the codependency. The answer's no. If you come at me with the devil, you get the 4. Which is, no, I don't want to listen. I don't want to know. I'm trying to move forward and I'm trying to concentrate on my work. I've probably got a big, strong work ethic, right? And I really got loads to do, right? So don't put me under pressure and make me feel like I have to choose between things that I'm trying to do for myself to put the devil on me, right? Show me presently what's going on as just before they watch this. For August, what is presently going to be going on just before August? Show me please, just before August for Scorpio. 4 again. You could be, like I said, it is something to do with this Capricorn energy, right? You've got like a horny devil. You got like a horny devil, right? But like I said, if any of you are relating to that strange message, but needing to take a break from work, like I said, 4, you're going to come up against 4, right? Which this person will probably be so tired, they're like, don't even bother, you know, when I'm tired, you know. It's kind of like that, oh, I've got loads on, it's like, oh, I'm just trying to avoid that, you know. Don't put me under pressure with this devil. Show me what's going to be presently going on. 2 of Cups is presently going to be going on with you just before you watch this. Scorpio, the 2 of Cups, the trigger, the mirror, the codependency. Whoever's the codependent... Now, I hate to say this, right? Females, right? Females, they love. That's what you represent as a female. Right? I'm not being sexist. I'm just saying femininity means that. It means sensuality, sexuality. It also means feminine of love, kisses, cuddles, time. Right? Masculine energy of kings and things, they're going to be completely different. Right? When you're in relationships and marriages, very, very rarely do you ever get any couple that ever comes home and, hi honey, I'm home. Kiss, kiss, kisses, and all that sort of stuff, and oh, come on, babe, let's sit down and have a cuddle and a kiss, and let's do this every night. That's not going to happen in any relationship that I've ever known anybody to ever really be in. And even the women that I've known that have got a really decent guy doesn't argue. and it pisses her off completely. The fact that he doesn't argue, right, is the fact that he does everything right, and she can't bear it. This is just someone I know, right? But really annoys her because he won't argue. He'll just do it, right? And it annoys her. Do you know what I'm saying, right? Any relationship could be really good behind closed doors and in this belief that everything's fine, but it always isn't, right? There's an addiction here. What is this devil for? That is Capricorn Leo energy. Talking about sex, possible, right? Pregnancy, there could be. But that is a horny devil. But that is talking with a Capricorn or a Leo, right? What is this 8 of Wands for? Well, you've just got the attention of the devil. They're listening. They're willing to talk, right? Because they're probably thinking about you phallically somehow, right? They want to talk. What's the 4 of Swords? But I'm too tired to go into a third party situation. This is on a rest. It's the 3 of Cups, right? Pisces energy as well. Can also be, I've got a lot of things on, right? 3 of Cups is like, sure, I've even forgot about it. So what's up? And then you go into the conversation of whatever's gone on. And the 3 of Cups is like, yeah, we're back together again. And it's like, well, I can't even see what the point on earth of all this was going on in the first place. What on earth was the matter? Right? So you get to unite with your person, unless you go into a third party. What's the 3 of Cups for? You've got 3 and the 2, which is 5. So someone can't get you off their mind with the devil here as well. They can't get you off of they can't get the stank off you. They can't get that wretched stain off you, right? Or they can't get that karma off them, right? If somebody can't get someone off them. Now I don't know if you want someone off you, but it's like, oh, I just can't get this person's like energy off me. Like it's like off. See, that's men as well. It's kind of like, oh, you're right, baby. Let's have a kind of, oh, God, just get off a minute. I'm watching the TV. Right, I'm doing something. You're like, oh, you're right, yeah, that's right. And come home and go, you're right, sweet. Oh, what's for tea? What do you mean, what's for tea? I've been here all day looking at the kids. I've been here all day. So, yeah, what's for tea? Right, fish and chips, bruv. Go up the shop and buy me some, that kind of thing. Yeah, well, I've been at work all day and where's my tea? I mean, are you fighting about food or something? Right? Because the devil can have an addiction. But that, you see, you get that. I do your tea and I cook for you every single time that you come home. Do I have this food all cooked for you? And I wash up and I clean. And you're ringing a bell asking for a cup of coffee and you're watching the football. Can't you get off your backside and come and get it yourself? And they're like, oh, bruv, what's the matter with you? I'm the one that pays the bill. Oh, you pay the bills, do you? Yeah, well, I'm the one that looks at it. You see? That goes on. That actually, physically goes on. Right? 3 of Cups. The Moon. Someone could possibly be hiding a third-party situation, right? Or it's their mum that's in the way, or someone sees it as like, oh, your mum's always in the way, or your aunt is always in the way. Moon is always mother, right? If the person that gave someone oxygen. Without this moon, we wouldn't have been breathing, right? And we possibly wouldn't without the moon, right? Started the ecosystem off of trees and grass and growth, oxygen, gave it birth to, right? Birth to everything. So, what is this moon? We can't leave it at that. Because someone could well be hiding an interest in somebody. What's this moon for? Or it just means of a mother. Someone's got options. 7 of Cups. This is illusion. Someone, through this devil, whoever it is, right, is straight up an illusion. Can be. Unless it's a third party and or someone is just kind of like thinking about someone else. Right. But The moon, the Seven of Cups, and the devil, you're going to get someone where they're not thinking clearly and they're not thinking straight. And if you come at any of these advice, if anybody comes at this energy around a person, right, when they're trying to manifest clear thoughts, if their mind isn't clear, someone could come to someone with a not clear mind and start shouting and screaming at someone or something and have a complete outburst through the devil because they've got codependency issues. Meaning, I can't live with you, I don't like what you do and I don't like what you say, but I can't live with you and I can't live without you either. I can get very over emotional, I can get very in my head. The devil will make me start thinking all sorts of things. I don't know if I trust, believe in anything, and that's where you get a trigger. Right? The trigger starts to form by excessiveness of being obsessed about relationship. Someone could be obsessed about someone or something, right? And it leads me into temptation, meaning I could be tempted to go elsewhere, or I could be tempted to, well, you know, block that energy out. What's the Two of Cups? Because this is presently as you would normally be going through it, maybe. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So arguing with a possible soulmate. Someone could have a metaphysical connection with someone that they're thinking of or feel around them that could well be a potential soulmate or a soulmate, and have a physical, metaphysical, because you have got energies of 3 and 2. Because 6 of Cups is a physical relationship, 2 of Cups is metaphysical normally, and 3 is uniting with someone. So you've got 7, 8, 9, 10. Could be Pisces energy, Scorpio. But you've got an argument here. Someone wants to win, pretty much. So if you're not talking, it's because someone wants to win an argument of not talking, which is what? Pointless, really. But like I said, it's not pointless to you if in your life you know of that reason. There's a reason why you shut down and close down, and that might be because you don't want to listen to mind games and manipulation that's played on you, of where someone obsessively starts thinking and thinking and thinking, obsessive thoughts, and then when they start thinking too much, they get too much into their feelings. But you have got a very sexual person here. Sexual. Because the King of Wands, the devil, here is tempted and illusional kind of energies. Not really the best energies, to be honest, Scorpio. So what we're going to do is we're going to now clear away the past. We don't look at the past anymore, right? So we're now going to look at your August. I hope you're all still with me, Scorpio. Okay, I'm working on through my Friday night. My Friday night off. If I'm honest, I've actually just gone out and bought a load of crap. And I'm going to enjoy myself tonight by eating some rubbish food. And I've been on a diet for the last 3 weeks. I've done quite well, I think. I don't know, does anybody think I might have lost a little bit of weight? Right, but yeah, I'm gonna have some food. So anyway, so let's have a look at August. Okay, so you got the World, you got Virgo energy here for sure. Okay, for August for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August. So you got Leo, Aquarius energy, Gemini, Virgo. Okay, and 6 of Cups, physical relationship as well. But you've got, or you're at a distance. You are pretty much not living with this person. You could well be at a distance, right? And it might be that's driving someone crazy. Because they might think, well, when you're with me, we're all good. But when you're not with me, it leaves me to overthink that when we're not together, that I want to be together. And I want to be together all the time. And I want to see you all the time and talk to you all the time. Okay, but when you've got life and you're not living with a person, you've got work and all that sort of stuff on, but the feminine energy might start thinking, well, I want a full-time relationship where we live together. Well, if you don't live together, this is where you're at a distance from this person, where you don't physically live with them. Okay, but you're headed somewhere. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. for August. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus. Can't even speak. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please, for August. Sit up, Stephen, your posture. Okay, so you got someone, I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. It's like, I know what you do. I know you do it. So it's kind of like someone's got into their feelings of like, I know what you do when you do it, and I know the reason why you don't listen or why the way you walk off. It's kind of like we're at a distance, but there's an opportunity, an opportunity of free will, right? An opportunity of free will to change your mind at the last minute. Do I come and speak to you? Do I come and see you? Or what do we do? That'll only be clarified by what you do, though. Someone might also send you a film or a picture, maybe. Let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So you got the Emperor. So you got Aries here now. Again, very, very difficult to get through to an Emperor, regardless of if it's in anybody's Stein or Stein. Stein. Someone could be from Nine. The Nine. The Nine. Someone could have life path number 9, but it's not here. But deny. Deny. Daniel. Deny. Denial. Denial. I don't know why I'm hearing denial. Denial? Let me see. But you got Aries. Very difficult to get this Aries attention or this energy attention, because that's masculine energy. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for August. Nope. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for August, please. The truth. The truth will set you free, but will it? You've got two opportunities here. Someone could have a life path number 1. All these could be passed up and messed up, right? Something could be messed up. It's kind of like you're messing it up. What are you messing it all up for? It's like everything was good, so why did you mess it up? Why did you create all of this? You know, why did you mess up all of these opportunities to talk? Why did you not? You know, it's because I don't know if these are going to be taken or not. Because you've got creative ideas, you've got things on your mind of stuff that you really want to do that keeps you burning, right? You've got the Ace of Swords, to be able to speak and say something, right? To speak your mind and or forever hold your peace and to say what it is that you want. Be a leader, stand up here, say something, stand up for yourself. Don't know why I'm hearing that. Aries, stand up for yourself. I think there's something going on with someone with Aries, and I don't know why I'm giving that message of will you stand up for yourself and say something. Say how you feel. Say how you truly feel. Unless they are doing. Right? Because I'm hearing that. Well, why don't you just say how you truly feel? You know? Why don't you tell me how you feel? Someone's like really wants to know how someone feels. Right? How do you feel? Okay, so we've gone on for an hour already and you really didn't add too much of your August reading. Okay, but I do keep this for tier members. So this does go on and on and on for a while, and then we clarify everything and give you your full August reading. This will go to tier 1 and tier 2, okay, if you want to join. But for tier 2 members, well, tier 1 also, well, not for tier 1, but on here, on YouTube, I will do a 6-month reading, but the beginning bit will only come out. Okay, and the rest of that will only go to tier 2, which would be the extended. But that will come out on, later in August for you guys, if you are interested in watching. Okay, but all readings, apart from this one, they all go to tier 2. Okay, so this goes to tier 1 and tier 2. Everything after that, 15th, 31st, and then 15th, 1st to 15th, 15th to 31st, they go to tier 2. Okay, you also get a free question and answer that I'll post something and say, what is your question, what's your answer, what's your name, what's your number, where'd you come from, everything else, right? No. But, you know, you can leave that when I post it up, and then I go through it. It was a 2.5-hour video last month, and I go through everybody's question. Okay? So you get 2 readings, the question and answer, and also the extended of the 6-month reading that will come out through August at some point, but the extended will only go over onto tier 2 members. Okay, so if you want a private reading, you can also reach out below, but you can find any link to anything that you want, a Skype call or a private reading or anything. You can find all my details below to any place. Okay, so thanks very much, Scorpio. I hope you guys are okay, and thanks for sticking in there with me. I really do appreciate it, and let's see what's going to happen for the rest of your August, guys. Thanks very much. See you soon.